Hey, what's up, YouTube? This is Alex and Timmy Wyatt from Rants. And today we're going to make some predictions for Payback 2015, and we're going to talk about a few matches in this video. But before we get to those matches, Timmy, I'm sorry, I've owed you this $1. I'm paying you back from a year ago. From that one time we bought lotto tickets. Remember that road trip when we went to New Jersey?
Yep.
Atlantic City?
Right.
There was hardly anyone there because all these casinos went out of business, but we bought a lotto ticket.
Cool, so you're paying me back?
Yeah.
Thanks.
I'm just kidding. I'll take that. I'll use this $1 later. We'll go to good use. So anyways, let's, well, I just threw my money. I don't know why. Okay.
Throwing your money away.
The first match is in the pre-show: Sandow and Axel versus the Ascension.
Yeah, Axel.
What are your thoughts?
Axelmania.
Axelmania all the way. I love this guy.
Yeah, Macho Mando.
I find it interesting that Axel is, finding his inner Randy Savage, and Sandow, who's he portraying?
I mean, Sandow's Savage.
Sandow's...
Hogan is... Axel's being Hogan.
Yeah, I meant Axel is finding his inner Hogan, and Sandow is finding his inner Savage. That's interesting.
Yeah, that's stupid.
It's kind of dumb, but it's interesting at the same time. But the thing is that, in my opinion, the WWE, they're running out of ideas. I mean, yeah, it's nice to see some throwbacks, don't get me wrong, but at the same time, in my opinion, they're running out of ideas. I don't know if they really know what to do with these guys. They finally had Sandow break away from the whole gimmick with him and The Miz, him imitating The Miz, and then him being his own personal assistant. So I think that they don't really know what to do with Sandow right now. But, I mean, I don't think this is going to last very long. I think it's just going to be a temporary thing, maybe a couple weeks, maybe a month tops. What do you think?
Yeah, we don't need any more comedy gimmicks.
I mean, okay, it is kind of interesting because I don't think Sandow and Axel has ever teamed up. So, I mean, in that aspect, it is interesting.
Yeah, but they should just be themselves.
Yeah, I suppose.
They shouldn't have to pretend to be somebody else.
But the thing is that Sandow is great on the mic. Whatever he does is gold. But Axel, on the other hand, he's not very good on the mic. So, it's kind of it's a weird / interesting tag team. But I don't think it's going to last very long.
And the thing is that Curtis Axel, he's not living up to the family name. Before he had his own shirt that said "Better Than Perfect." Yeah, bullshit. Okay, you're not better than perfect.
We just took this from PG-13 to R, folks.
No, listen, Mr. Perfect was the man, and to see his son do this, it's like, what's your problem? I mean, I get it. He doesn't have control. It's whatever they give him to do. But why do we switch that? Instead of being Curtis Axel, Michael McGillicuddy, whoever the hell he thinks he is, he should just go by his real name, Joe Hennon, and wrestle, Live up to the Hennon name.
Yeah. Yeah. I think, but on the other hand, we have the Ascension, and yeah, they have potential, but I'm not really a big fan of them, and I saw one sign on Raw the other night.
Ooh,
and
one sign?
Yeah, I saw a sign. So anyways, it said, "Welcome to the Wasteland," and the Ascension, they were just in the toilet, and I thought it was pretty funny.
You could actually enjoy them and talk about the Wasteland is after you're wasted.
Yeah, I need some beers after watching them.
They were better in NXT, and now they come to the main roster, throw a little paint on their face and forehead, and think they're Demolition and the Road Warriors. I think it's retarded.
I found it. Well, let's not use it. Well, whatever.
Whatever. This is a straight shoot.
I just found it.
That's all the way I see it.
Yeah.
It sucks. And they need to go back to the Wasteland, go back to NXT, and never show their face on the main roster again. I'm sorry, Connor and Victor. If you want to take it up with me, go ahead.
Yeah, his phone number's 1,
no.
2. But one last thing. I found it comical how they called out Sandow and Axel of how they're imitating gimmicks when they're imitating Legion of Boom. or Doom, whatever they call it, I don't care.
They're stupid.
So, it was just ironic. So,
this is going to be a stupid match.
If I pick Sandow and Axel, it's going to be kind of a dumb match, though. And it's kind of a shame because Sandow, I mean, he deserves better than this. I mean, he'll get a pop, but he's not going to get nearly as big as a pop as he did when he was with The Miz.
This match shouldn't even be on, with Payback. It should be on Main Event or Superstars. That's how lame it is.
Alright, so next match, Barrett vs. Neville. I think this is going to be a very interesting match because they're both very talented, especially Neville in my opinion, and he's turning into one of my most favorite WWE superstars. This guy is awesome with all those flips he does and everything. That one move that he did off the barricade, that was unbelievable. I haven't seen that before.
Yeah, I like Neville. I hope that they go places with him. He's a former NXT champion. The Red Arrow, doing that big flip off the top rope is awesome. And I just think that this guy has potential, and I hope they use him right.
Me too. And the thing is that Barrett won King of the Ring, so if Neville beats Barrett, then that would just enhance his win, in my opinion.
Yeah, I pretty much knew that Bad News Barrett was going to win King of the Ring from the get-go once I saw that he was in there, because Sheamus already had it, and Neville had a good spot in there, but they weren't going to give him anything right off the bat. So, giving it to Neville would have been awesome, but I'm glad they gave it to Bad News Barrett.
Me too. And they're both from the UK, right?
Yeah.
So that's another interesting component to the match. Well, maybe they're not both from the UK. Some sources just told me that. Well, I don't know. They're from somewhere.
They're both from
out there.
Newcastle, England. That's where Neville's from, and the other one's from Blackpool, I think.
Oh, okay. So then they both are from the UK. I don't know.
Yeah.
So that's another interesting component to the match.
Yes.
But I think Neville is going to win.
Yes,
and I mean, I wouldn't.
He already beat him at the last pay-per-view, so might as well beat him at this pay-per-view too.
Yeah. I wouldn't. I mean, I wouldn't be too disappointed if Barrett won because I mean, I'm not a huge fan of him, but I don't dislike the guy.
You
but
just gotta watch out for the bull hammer.
Oh yeah.
He gets that elbow out, it comes out of nowhere, and you're done.
You know, it would be funny. I'm going off topic a little bit, but if Triple H faced Barrett, this would probably never happen. Bullhammer versus Sledgehammer. But anyways, I'm going to pick. I'd like to see Neville win because give this guy a push, man.
Yeah,
he deserves
Neville.
it. He's awesome.
So
who do you pick?
Neville.
Well, we're both agreeing a lot.
Yeah.
And the last match.
It'll change soon enough.
And the last match that we're going to talk about is Ryback, feed me s'mores. I mean, more. Well, he probably eats s'mores. He probably eats his good share of s'mores in his diet.
And the new face of Feud, Bray Wyatt.
The new face of promos and never wrestling.
Hey, shut up.
Sorry. I just had to say that. I'm getting sick of all his promos. I want to see the guy wrestle.
He sprained his ankle. It's not his fault.
Okay, I'll give him a pass on that. I mean, he injured himself, but still, it is annoying. I mean, I get it that they still want to have him be part of the show in some way because this guy is the future. The future is now, but this guy is awesome. But the thing is that give someone else some promo time. I mean, you don't need to have him cutting a promo every single week. So, as awesome as he is on the mic, he doesn't need to have these vague, weird promos every week. Yeah. That's just my opinion.
I like his promos, so you can keep doing them all the time.
I like them, don't get me wrong.
You could do a whole 3 hours of promos and I'd be happy.
That would be a new special on the WWE Network. Just 3 hours of promos by Bray Wyatt. Maybe we'll understand 10% of what he's saying.
Just Bray Wyatt the movie, and just have him talk.
That'd be great.
To himself.
That'd be great. Bray Wyatt comedy night.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they had cheap pops, so.
Yeah.
But anyways, I got nothing against the guy. I like him. He's great on the mic. But he doesn't need I know you said that you like his promos. The more promos, the better. But what I'm saying is, have another guy in his place. At least every once in a while, cut a promo that's not normally on the mic. Use that time in other ways. That's all I'm saying. But anyways, to the match. This is a unique feud. It's kind of weird.
You kind of just threw it together.
Yeah, there wasn't really much of a storyline. And we have a question from David from Texas. Thanks, David. Here's your question. Do you think Bray Wyatt and Ryback should be facing different opponents instead of each other? And also another guy, Mike from New York, he asked a similar question to that. So thanks, David and Mike. We really appreciate your questions here. Yeah. I mean, yeah, they never crossed paths before, so I guess in that aspect it's kind of interesting.
Like in the early stages, I was like the Nexus.
But it's been a while.
Yeah.
It's been a while, and in that aspect it's kind of interesting, but at the same time it is odd. Like we said, it was kind of thrown together. I would have liked to see Bray Wyatt face someone else, to be honest. I mean, I don't know. It's
like
just
to see
weird.
him go against Ziggler.
That'd be cool.
Everybody likes Ziggler so much, and he's like everybody's top guy.
You know,
so I would like to see him, have Bray Wyatt attack Ziggler. That would have been awesome. But,
I could see that happening at some point.
But Ryback, he's a big guy, and Bray Wyatt's big too. So I like to see them. It's gonna be a good match, despite what people think, and I'm not biased. I'm 100% for Bray Wyatt, no matter who he goes against. I don't care. I never go against Bray Wyatt. The only time I did was because it's The Undertaker, so I had to pay my respect to the Taker, so that's the only time, but on any given Sunday, it's going to be Bray Wyatt,
Just like football, any given
The
Sunday.
new face of fear is going to, be feeding Ryback a good dose of fear, and he's going to be scared and never come back.
You know what I think's going to happen? Ryback's he's about to win the match, but Bo Dallas comes out and interferes and helps out Bray Wyatt. Because you saw that a couple weeks ago on Raw, where Bo Dallas was against Ryback and Bray Wyatt interfered. So I think that's going to happen.
Maybe. Or Harper and Rowan. Still want to see the Wyatts reunite. It's coming. It's coming soon.
To the theater near you?
I hope so. But Bray Wyatt, I just hope it's a great match. It's a weird pairing, but it's Bray Wyatt, so I'll be happy.
I like them both. But you know something? I'm going to go Ryback.
Yeah. I know my one friend Shane, he actually wrestled Ryback briefly.
Oh, yeah. Shout out to Shane. He's awesome.
Yeah, and our friend Kelly's a big Ryback fan, so... But I'm with Bray Wyatt no matter what, so...
Yeah. So anyways, please, let us know your thoughts. Let us know if you agree with us, disagree with us. Follow us on Twitter at Free Rants. Like our Facebook page at Free Rants.
And
Free Rants.
Follow the buzzards. And tickle that subscribe button, too.
Yeah, tickle it.
Because we need the subscribers, please.
Well, we're not begging or anything, but I guess we are. So, yeah. Thanks for watching. Any last thoughts?
Yeah, it's going to be a good show. Payback this Sunday.
Oh, by the way, can I have that $1 back?
Yeah, it's right there.
Oh.